Hey there to our 234 subscribers, our future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch us without subscribing. It's time for a quarterly update, and I have a list of topics. That way hopefully don't forget anything. Hope I didn't forget to write anything down. But I managed to braid my hair for the second day since January. And it's not great, but it's not bad. And I took the brace off temporarily. I've been trying to take it off during the day so I can use my hand as long as I put it back on if I have to actually physically do anything. But I'll get to that in a minute. So the first thing, for the people that do watch me, you know that I do these to-do cards, and for the people that don't watch, I'll do a quick explanation. Instead of a to-do list, I made cards, and that way there's a different card for each day of the week to remind me to do the things that I want to do each day. And what I mean by that is that I was getting to the point where I was so stressed, I was forgetting things like, eating, taking my meds, that kind of stuff. And so I've got all that stuff on the cards for each one, and then each day of the week has a different room in the house, so I can kind of look over that room, make sure it's clean, and a project, whether it's books or music or YouTube or whatever, to try and keep me on track. And the to-do cards were doing a really good job getting me back on track. Until I started having heart problems, and then I just didn't have the energy, and I didn't care that much, and so I redid them in January, and I was still struggling, and so now I'm back to, I've been trying to halfway follow them. The project's kind of like hit and miss, which I do on which day, but for the most part I've been trying to follow the cards and get things back in line like I want them. So anyway, for those that haven't noticed, I've been trying to be more consistent with my YouTube channel, trying to put out at least 2 videos a week, and I've been doing good over the past 5 or 6 weeks, and so I'm feeling better about that. I do have a video coming up really soon that's taste testing some candy that's supposed to be free of dyes. They use actual foods to color the candy. They're like gummies and stuff. And it was created by the YouTubers Oompaville and Call Me Chris. And so I did record my oldest daughter and me tasting it. I have some other people that want to try it, so hopefully I'll be able to record them either today or tomorrow, and we'll see who else does it. But I will try to get that video out sometime next week. I've been trying to get a Grimm's fairy tale done every couple weeks, because I have a big book of their stories, and so I'm trying to do those. My cousin likes hearing them, and so I record them for her and anybody else that would like to listen to them. I also finally did part 2 of the religious conspiracy theories. Yes, I know it took me a year to get to it, but I had a lot going on in my life, and I will try my best to do them once a month until I get through all the ones I want to do. So be looking for that later this month, hopefully. If you guys have any ideas of videos you'd like me to do, anything, I can't do any traveling really, but if you want me to do any sort of research or anything, let me know. I do have a lot of other video ideas, but if I get a request, I will make that a priority if it's something I'm capable of doing. My books, I do have all the rough drafts done on the 21 short stories. I've been meaning to finish writing story 1 so I can get it moving, but I've had some delays because, life. But I will get back to that really soon. Making progress, it's just slow progress. The music, I finished school in December, graduated in January, and put out my first album of songs that I wrote in January. I did not sing the songs because I don't want to sing publicly, so I paid for the vocals. And right now what I'm working on is trying to pick my favorites out of ones that I worked on before I knew what I was doing. And I'm going to remix them, so I'm going to change them slightly, and release them hopefully soon. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll start working on new beats. But I've got a lot going on, so it will be spread out over time. As far as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I'm not doing any daily anything this year. I'm not gonna subject myself to promising to do something every single day like I did last year. Last year I was doing TikTok every day and Facebook every day, and not really Instagram so much, but when you're trying to get a lot of things done, it really kind of gets in the way, because then you start feeling like, oh, I have to get this done, I have to do that, and I don't need other mandatory things in my life. So if I feel like posting on them, I will. Instagram, the only post I really made was to share each of my songs on there, and then that transferred, of course, to Facebook. So you can check that out if you want to. My health, that's the biggest topic. If you don't want to hear about it, I get it. It's a lot. But my heart is controlled. I can't really say it's doing better, but it's controlled with medication. And so I'm breathing better and less chest pains, which is nice. I do know for a fact that it's working because I forgot to put the heart medication in my trays one week, and I noticed it fairly quick because I started wondering why I was having trouble breathing again. So it is working. Unfortunately, the first medication they gave me made me gain 5 pounds a week, and once I got off of it, I lost some of it, but the rest is just kind of sitting there, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know. Hopefully at some point I will start feeling better and get some of my health back. I don't know. I guess you don't really get part of your health back too much when you get older, but also I have some surgeries coming up end of May, beginning of June, but hopefully those will actually make me feel better once I get past the 6-week recovery or whatever it's going to be. I don't really want to get into what that's all about right now, but maybe in the future I will talk about it. I mean, I'm sure I will, because my life's an open book, but I'm just not ready to talk about it publicly yet. So I probably will, though, sometime. I might talk about it before I go for surgery. I don't know yet. We'll see how I'm feeling. Just letting you know that my videos might not be twice a week when I'm going through the recovery, because I'm not supposed to be really doing a lot of sitting at the desks and that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much all. I do appreciate all of you that watch my videos, all the subscribers I have, all the new subscribers, all the people that watch me without subscribing. I do appreciate all of you, honestly, and I don't think you really could understand how much it means to me. But even if you just hit the like button, or like a little waving emoji or something, that's awesome, because it's nice to see when people respond and when people appreciate it. And like I said, if you have a topic you want me to research, I will do that, because I love researching. So let me know. And in the meantime, I've got to get ready to see if the people want to come over and try the candy. So I got a lot going on also because, well, I don't know. I guess I could explain real quick because I'm not going to make a whole video about it, but I had this weird smell in my apartment for months. Couldn't figure out what it was. Searched the apartment, couldn't figure it out. And like, it shouldn't be that difficult because I'm the type of person that I like throwing things away. So I don't have a whole lot of clutter. And so the fact that there was something causing an odor that I couldn't find was really kind of absurd. And I think it was 2 days ago, I went to see if I had any pinto beans so I could make some chili. And I seen a black bag on the bottom shelf of my pantry. And I went to pick it up and discovered the bag wasn't black. The stuff in it was. And I don't even know where it came from. It was a bag of oatmeal, and I don't buy oatmeal by the bag, so I don't know if my husband brought it in the house and put it in there or what. I don't have a clue. But yeah, the bag of oatmeal turned to a black slime. And so right now my kitchen and dining room do look a little cluttered because I emptied the pantry. I threw out everything that was on that shelf, and I have to scrub the whole pantry down and deodorize it before I put food back in there because I'm paranoid. Maybe it's not paranoia though, because every package of buns that I bought since December went bad within 3 days. So I'm guessing that somehow cross-contamination or something. I don't really know. That's what Google says. So anyway. Yeah, that was my chaos for the week. I have a lot of chaos, but that was the one that's still interfering with my week because I've got a lot to clean and put all the food back in. So yeah, and I got a decent sized pantry, so I don't have any counter space right now or table space because I pulled everything out of there. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy all the videos. I don't know. I don't expect you guys to watch all of them, but check out my channel and see what there is because, you know, I hit 500 videos by the end of last year, and so there's a lot to go through. I do have things sorted by playlists. Half of it's my videos and half of it's music videos. So, and of course, some's both, but because I do have one playlist that's my music and one that's my husband's music. But other than that, go check out my playlist, see if there's something that you find interesting, and just let it play. You never know. You might find something you never even realized I had. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll be back in a few days. Thank you. Bye.